Hi everyone, I am Margot, your tarot reader, and today we are doing a personal reading for a client that will represent the sign of Scorpio. Now, prior to the recording, as always, I call on to the universe with my client's personal information because they remain private at all times, whether it's a ritual or a personal reading. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch. If you are interested in your own personal consultation or ritual, please email me at margotyourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margot Your Tarot Reader. Now, certain predictions can and are allowed to change to an extent if you align yourself with all your well-being of the body and the physical and the mind with your God and the universe and our angels. Certain predictions cannot and will not change because it is the path that you and people in question have to I apologize. It is the path that you and people in question have to take in this earthly world. Lord Jesus Christ, thank you. As we have already entered into the divine energy, let I see what are your spirit guides wants to say today, and what are the advices, if any, that they have for you. What's coming forth in reference to your situation at hand. Let I see. Okay. If and when there are moments of silence, it is when I am transcending to your spirit guides and also using your personal information. Let's get started. Okay. So right off the back, I am noticing that there are certain circumstances that have been off and on in your personal situation. I do see the actual how do I put this? I do see in the near future a legal separation between you and your spouse. I do see that you are enticing yourself, looking to see, wondering if or not this person has or still is with someone from their past. I will say that for the moment, I do see a distance between those two people. If you were to ask me if this person is with someone, yes, they are with someone. Your spouse, mistress, it is with someone else. And it looks to me like this person is married, but having difficult in their situation as well. They've been debating in whether or not to also separate in their personal view. Okay, there is a distance between that person's personal information as well. Okay, now for you, my client, I do see that you've tried to work or mend certain situations. I do see that you have also contacted legal parties in reference to separating between you and your spouse. I do see that if you have already acquired someone, you are more determined now to also divide your properties and also separate from this person. So yes and yes, I do see a divorce in the future for you. Okay. There is someone out there that is interested in you, and it has been interested in you for quite some time, I see. Someone that you've known practically all your life, maybe from college or something to that effect. I also see that. Okay. I do see that you also still do have some certain hidden feelings toward your spouse, but because you cannot forgive and forget, and because it's been done more than once, or because this person uh, you come to realize or understand that there was a certain conversation that has or will be taking place between you and your spouse that is going to make you see um, that your spouse have feeling toward the other person, that no matter how much he's trying to deny it, no matter how much he's trying to disclose it, no matter how much he's trying to disown the other person, that the more he does, the more you understand and realize that they are hidden feelings from your spouse to the other person. And I feel that more than that, I feel that this is more the pain and grief that you have, and that will be the cause and the reason of why, yes, you will be separating. He is also not honest with you at this time. I'm not sure what's going on between you and that person and your spouse. But he is not being honest on whatever it is that you're asking. Um, he's good at his lies, I can tell you that much. But I would also tell you that there is another female in the picture I'm sensing. Okay, maybe he is at the current time talking to someone else, debating whether or not to, you know, take that friendship that he has with another female to, friends with benefit kind of thing. He is at a distance from you. You could be in the same household, but yet at a distance, like living in separate quarters, in separate rooms, and stuff like that. Is what I'm sensing as well. He doesn't seem to be at this time very welcome in the home, or you are making him feel in that sense. So I'm going to look at him in the next spread, more specifically, but within your surroundings, within your energy, between him and you. I feel that you are decided to divorce this person, and your mind is in that aspect at this time. And I feel that you're still not trusting him because you still feel that he is not being truthful to you, and those senses are correct. Okay, he is at a distance from that person that you found out about in the past, but it is for now, just in the now time. He will resume conversation. He will resume to see this person, to talk to this person, to visit this person, to come back to that person. Because in true facts, he does feel for the other person. Okay? Now, let's see that energy of the other person. Okay? And then, thank you, Lord Jesus Christ. Thank you to the heavens. Let I see and let I know. What is it that I need to know when it comes to? Okay. So for your person, I do feel that he has been struggling quite a lot with how he feels and how to approach what's coming ahead for him. I do feel that he does sense and he does know what's going to happen between you two. But he is also trying to hold on at his last thread. He might be begging, he might be talking to you to try to work it out, to try to go to counseling, things like that. You could have even tried doing those things between you two. The fact of the matter is that no matter how much you try doing those things, if your feelings are no longer there, it doesn't matter how much consultation you have with someone, how much therapy, it's just not going to work. And if you fall in love with someone else, it's just not going to work. So let's see. He's probably been off away from work or not as much as he would like to. Even, let's say, if he's an alcoholic person, I feel that he is not in the work condition at this time. It seems to me that he is constantly thinking of, if I do this, what will take place? If I do this, it's almost like he's imagining to do certain things for his life, but then he's putting everything together, like the present and the future, how would it be? And so whatever scenario he puts in his mind, it's not till he's liking, and so he just retrieve. And when he retrieves, he feels anger and disappointed. There are problems here with the conversations that you two have had or will have in reference to your legal separation. Okay? I feel that he is thought out to be someone that he is being chased by certain females quite a bit due to his work environment, due to his persona and whatnot. There is a female out there besides the person that you're questioning, that is interested in him. That person may also be with someone else as well. Okay. He does not want to be in a relationship of wanting to be in third parties. Um, I feel that the conversation that recently took place between you two, or is about to take place, that is going to be a decisive decision made between this marriage, um, and that through that, I feel that he is going to decide, because I feel that he has been trying to uh, make his own decision due to the fact that he still does care and love that person that you found out about. And he is, I feel that disappointed, upset, and there was a personal situation between them two that that made them to be at distance at this time. I feel that he is a person of certain jealousy, and so he feels a little bit jealous in reference to something that took place between him and that person in question. Um, he is thinking of what you will be deciding or have decided, because this second spread feels to me that we are in the present, we are in about to be in action, is how I feel. And so therefore he's waiting, he's suspense, he's very anxious and waiting for that decision, that is coming between both of you. Okay. And through that, I feel that he is going to go and visit this person literally at their home environment, and just have a conversation in reference to what's been going on between them, between you and him, and also what can be done between him and the other party. He is not happy because he's away at this time from that person, and I feel that it has nothing to do necessarily with what's going on between your marriage and him. I feel that it has to do personal between him and that other person. Um, and so he feels left out, he feels hurt, and he is missing this person in a very nostalgic way. I can tell you that much. He does not want to be shared or share her with anybody or share himself with anybody. And I feel that that is one of those concerns that he have. Um, and I feel that he wants something more concrete also with this person. I feel that because I'm in his emotions, I'm in his energy at this time. Unfortunately, I have to tell you that I do feel that he is very much so in love with that person that you found out. And I feel that even though there are women out there trying to flirt with him and be with him, he just keeps them as friends. He is not necessarily ready to be intimate with anybody else. If it were to be, it would be with that person that you found out. I don't feel that he is sexually active at this time. It does not mean that he could have been in the last 3 months, 3 weeks. Um, but I don't sense it in that way. And again, I feel that it's been a very distance from this female. I will say that he has been with this female for quite some time, someone that he considers to be stable in his life. Whether the relationship was or not, it's totally different. But how I'm sensing it is someone that he feels that it's long lasting. So we do feel that they've been together for quite many years. Okay. I will also say that he most likely is going to wait a little bit longer from the decision of whether or not you will divorce, which you will eventually. And paste it out so it won't look like, we jump from one relationship to the next. And also mainly because of what people are going to say, status values and whatnot. And I feel that that it has a lot of key to what's going on between you overall and him and the other person. uh, you value more the material gains, the material possessions, and whatnot. And so that has really kept you in that marriage for as long as it has, unfortunately. And also, it has kept him in the condition that he has been with this other person. Okay. Um, he does care for you still. but I feel that that love has shifted into a gratitude kind of phase between you two. He's very admirable about you. He admires you in a lot of ways, in your well-being, in your way, in the way that you carry yourself and whatnot. So he respects that. But the love that he feels, the love that makes him feel alive, the love that makes him feel like no other, the love that makes him feel like he could never experience nothing but with this person, it is that person um, that you're asking about. Okay. He found in that person something that he feels that he's part of, and that it has something that he cannot explain, but yet it draws him to the point where he feels like he is being revived each and every time that he is with that person. So without a doubt, what I'm sensing from him is that he feels what we call this divine connection of two souls. Yes, he could have had that with you still, but you are more of his path life partner, which is also a spiritual partnership, but in a different perspective. Life partners come in with the feeling and nostalgic of being in love and true, but it comes in to fulfill you in the material possessions, children, and material gains. And so that's literally what happened between you two. And then with the soul connection, it is you're meeting two people, soul to soul, being bonded into one, and recognizing that you belong together in a more spiritual sense, that you could see yourself physically, but you're not seeing the physical form. You're seeing what's inside, within those eyes, within that soul. You're looking at this person through the soul. You're feeling the person through the soul. You're touching that person through the soul. So when you're making love to that person, or just literally by hearing their voice, their tones, they're just looking at them, it makes you feel like you're being reborn again, and it makes you feel like Jesus has touched you in a way. I know it's a little off to say that, but truly enough, if you experience the Holy Ghost, if you experience God within you, then you know that this is the similar bond that I'm sensing between them two. And yes, it does happen. Yes, Jesus can come through you, through feel that love through someone else. Okay. Unfortunately, I have to say it in this manner. And I will have to say it because you are a person that accepts the truth no matter how hard it is. I would also tell you that because of how you are, you feel it and you know that this is what's going on. As a Scorpion, I will also tell you that there are challenges coming ahead for you as we speak right now. We are in the era of the eclipses. So whatever things are going on right now in your personal life are definitely going to change, whether you like it or not. And it may be something that is a little bit sweet and sour in the beginning, but it's only because as a Scorpion, we intend to be a bit stubborn and hold on to things in the last straw. So maybe if we just learn to say, okay, let it be, I'm willing to accept, and let it come forth, but let it be in a peaceful transition. So say that, and then it will come in a more enlightenment atmosphere to you, no matter what the changes are, and no matter how hard they will hurt, because they will. It will be a bit of enlightenment at the end of the day. When all of the cycle is gone, you'll see that you will maintain, including still a friendship between this person. Okay? I know that it's hard to say right now, and I know that it's hard to accept right now. And sometimes you actually even blame yourself, and that is one of the reasons why you still stayed in the marriage after you found out. Because in certain ways, you still blame yourself of why it was done. It is no one's fault at the end of the day. It is just the path and the lessons that you chose prior to coming into this earth to learn and to teach between you two and whoever it's involved. Now, a lot of tears shedding. I feel that you have been in that sense for quite some time. I feel that probably someone said, listen, girl, You may not believe this, but there are people out there that will do anything to get anybody. And maybe that's what happened with your partner, you know, in reference to voodoo and things like that. Mm. I feel that your partner, once a decision has been made or is in that process, that he's going to try to maintain the cool. Okay. Maybe even try to portray something like including even try to date someone to make to throw you off that he has nothing to do with this other person anymore. And so he might even try to date someone because of that. And also trying to see for himself, can he really move on from everything and everyone and start new, including. He will try to do that. Okay. But I can tell you that at the end of the day, no. There is a celebration coming sometime next year between you and all this family gathering. There will be another child being born into your family. It's what I'm sensing here. Okay. From probably one of your, well, it is what it is. Granny in the picture is what I'm sensing. Okay. Um, and I do see that by next year, your spouse, because I do see the divorce, I will see it in this other spread again. To be more specifically, if I can see some time closer to the timing. But I do feel that your spouse will be the one moving from the home environment. I do see that there will be a new phase for you also as well. Probably a bit more travel, hanging around more with friends, and mainly males. I can see that. Uh, Whoever you've been confiding in reference to your personal life, I feel that this person also is going to take that chance to say, you know what, so and so, I didn't want to say anything out of respect, but now that things are moving forward, I can tell you that I'm interested in you, always been interested in you, and blah blah. Okay. And I also see that, and again, for the meantime, there will be a distance between. I feel that he's first going to have a conversation with this person about what's going on between you two and what's going to happen between them two. And then he's going to decide to withdraw or distance from this person while all this transition is going on, to not throw it off out there and make it seem bad for her and him. And I do feel that no matter what happens between them, whatever they decide, at the end of the day, I do feel that he will eventually decide to want to work it out again with that other person. And I do feel that there is a bond between them. And I feel that, yes, um, probably by the end of some time of next year or sometime after summer, even, he might even decide to take this person into his well-being, into moving together, or have something more concrete between them two. Eventually they will, I can tell you that much. Or at least he will decide to take that leap of faith with them. Once you two are divorced, you will decide to travel more, decide to go out on dates more, and just be more advised, more wise. But I do feel that you will be uh, dating someone that you already know, someone that it has caught your eye for quite a while, including as we speak. Okay. Um, so yes, as of now, if you haven't already, you will be start to talking to your attorney and fighting and arguing about certain material possessions, which in reality, at the end of the day, why so? Why fight for material things? It makes no sense to me. I guess because I'm more spiritual than all, but I value, yes, it's good to have material things, but to fight, let it be done. I'm not taking those things when I passed. I'm taking only the experiences that I have with all the people that I know at this time and that we'll get to know. I value that priceless. The soul is the most important thing, what you collect through that path. Now, ancestors, let I see. change to the gods and to the heavens and ancestors. Let I see. What can you tell me when it comes to this too? Okay, so we do see the beginning stages of legal separation for these people. Okay, we do see that. So we definitely see that for now, as of now, and for the rest of this 2021, we do see that there will be some dispute in reference to material possessions and also in reference to filing for legal separation. We do see that. Okay, so we do see that there will be separation between you two in the near future, which is 2022. Okay, it will be final next year. I feel that this year you already, both of you are going to start accepting what's coming ahead, and you will also decide to file before the end of the year, if not in November. November feels to me that is very, very strong energetically wise for all Scorpions. For some of you, especially the first early Scorpions, I feel that you've been in touch with that energy already in the last 3 months. When it comes to the eclipses, it normally touches you to some degree months prior to it. So so for some of you who are getting that experience, it might you or his energy might be entwined with that at this time, and so therefore it's what we're seeing, all this chaos. But overall, no matter how much we can ask and see in which way, it still is advising that it's what's going to happen, which is a separation and a divorce. He will at this time, because he is considerably thinking of that other person, he will touch bases with that other person, and he might even also help that person to separate from her conditions, whatever conditions are going on at that time. I can look at it, but that will be another reading for another day for you. For now, I'm looking at you overall, and I'm giving you the heads up of what's going to happen in his circle. Okay, for you, I feel that you will fall in love again, and even when you least expect it, probably even before you are finally divorced, you are going to fall in love with someone else. He is of a lighter skin from your spouse, and he is, or I feel that you see him totally different from your spouse. Let's put it that way. He can be, maybe he's taller, carried himself a bit better, totally different, I feel, aspect from what you have. And I feel that this is someone already but you are going to see this person in a different light now. And again, that happens when your spirit starts to grow as we move and change our physical life. Okay. And I feel that you're just going to fall in love with this person. Now, he is already in love with you, this person that will come into you, because, of course, he knows you. I also feel that there is a situation going on here with one of your children. I feel that one of your children, I feel that they are, uh, if something's going on in their home environment, I don't see it to be a huge matter at this time. But I will look into it if this person has not already disclosed it, that they're feeling a little bit off or a little bit jealous. A streak of jealousy is coming in toward that person in reference to their partner. Um, and it's making feeling their partner a little uncomfortable. There's some type of energetic field that is going on in her energy at this time that is kicking her ass. So I would watch that. Okay, I will watch that very careful because I feel that this person is feeling lack of certain things in their environment. Okay, it could be depending on the planets what's striking that person's well-being. Okay, so let's see. Now, before I close it off, let's see. I'm just going to see you. Okay. So it feels to me that you're having some type of um, you could be experiencing maybe back pains, minor aches in your body, and that is also when we are going through transitional spiritual change, um, it locks us or unlocks us in the physical sense. So our body goes through certain changes, rejections, and whatnot. And so I feel that this is what's going. When we are detaching from someone that we've been for quite a while, remember that even with friends, it can happen that you interact energies. And when you live with someone, when you sleep with someone, even if you're married to or just simply sleeping with someone, you interact energies, whether they're good or bad. Uh, you you bring about those energies, his, hers, yours, whatever, you know. And so I feel that when we are trying to let go, we go through a process, including in the physical, and this is what's happening with you. Okay. I'm sure that this person has been going through, the other person has been going through this for quite a while, I feel. Right. Okay. Well, you still have that person in your thoughts. He's still there with you. Um, Coming to an agreement. I'm not sure. It feels to me that it's a woman who is or will be your guidance or your attorney. Okay. There will be some kind of weight in reference to your possessions of money and worth. So we definitely know that this person is moving. You're having more conflict with that person. Um, I feel that you do see that he is seeing someone. Okay. It's a lack of conversation here. Lack of conversation between you two or lack of understanding between you two from your behalf. I feel more than anything. Yeah. So let's just see only his energy. Yes, the ancestors, thank you. Okay. Oh, of course. He's fighting something within your situation. I feel that. And I feel that you, and of course, you know that he is fighting certain things. You know that he's going to fight for those things because those are his dream home, for example, let's say. And I feel that that's the hold. Okay. So we do see that he's going to be moved from the home environment. He has been a lack of communication between you two, and we do see that there is another person here in his life as well. Okay. So there is someone that constantly wants to have something to do with him. He knows, he's aware of this. Okay, there's a difficult situation here with one of your childs, okay? We keep seeing that. He's concerned about someone as well. It's a female. It's what I'm sensing. That is causing, not drama, but just conflicts. It can be that person's um, mindset, including what they want for their life. Okay. He does want that. So who does he want that with? Okay. So he's going to go see someone. He's going to go visit someone within the next 2 days, 2 weeks. Yes. He's going to go visit someone within the next 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks. Before 2 months. Or it doesn't even show 2 months. I feel within 2 weeks the most. He's going to go and contact someone. Well, we know that once you decided, or once you give him the heads up, there will be an attorney talk here with someone else with him, but that's not what I'm sensing. I feel that as of this moment, before 2 months, but I don't feel it's 2 months, I feel it's 2 weeks. Before 2 weeks, within 2 days, 2 weeks, he's contacting the person that he loves. Throw them all out and see. I want to see something. Yeah. He's been fighting not to. He's been fighting himself to not talk to this person. Something has happened between them, and he's been fighting it. He doesn't want to admit, but he's jealous. Very jealous of this person. Very, very, very. He's thinking whether or not this person is being with someone else, who and what, you know. Yeah. Thank you. I'm just at the head of the nurse. Okay, so we are going to close it at that. Thank you to the universe and to the heavens. So we're going to close it at that for you. The most important thing is that we know where you're heading now. And now, if you were wondering, could it actually literally take place? Yes, it will take place. You've been in this marriage for quite some time now, decades. And so what you need to do is accept it and say, you know what, I've learned from it, good and bad, and I do not regret any path that we've had. And now it's time for a new chapter. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it is separate. Though I don't see you being separated completely from this person. I still feel that you will have a remaining energy, a remaining friendship cause between you two. So amicably, I feel that even though right now it doesn't feel like it, it will be in that way eventually. And that will be because you will fall in love right off the bat with someone that is already your friend. And of course, eventually, he will give himself another try to be taking that leap of faith for him more than anything with that other person. That is very, very different from him. And that is totally of what he feels it is in his character, but that he feels cannot do without, and that he feels he needs to give himself that chance to give himself that chance to be happy, is what I'm sensing from him. So it may be that the status is not the same, but the love factor is there between them two. And I feel that maybe what he's going to do is decide to value that more now than what he has value past as of now in his past life, here in the now, which is the material possession. He earned all those things now, and so now he's ready to also earn the privilege to feel that love that nurtures his soul. If that is the case, he deserves to have a chance, as well as you will also experience a situation just like it, similar, if not, with the new person. You will be understanding to what he has been going through, believe it or not, because of you're going to be stepping into that same umbrella as well in the near future. So all in all, it is and it was meant to be in that path between you two. Okay, I wish you love and light, and thank you.